The tour was very enjoyable and would recommend it. Our tour guide Graciela said it was her first time giving the tour, but she was informative and friendly, and will be an excellent tour guide. She had to adjust our tour route as some of the restaurants were not ready for us, but she did so efficiently and kept us in the shade when possible. Not a small thing there, more than just little snacks, the food's made for a filling lunch. One minor item, we bought the drinks upgrade but never received any. Would not recommend that addition as we would not have had time to enjoy any drinks anyway, due to our tight schedule. We had a great time on this food tour. Will did a great job, in spite of the fact there was a power blackout, and some of the places we would have visited were closed. Apparently, the only businesses that remain open when this happens are those with a generator. Will worked it out, however, and we got to try plenty of food. We opted to purchase the beverage package upgrade, and I wish we had not done that. It was not worth the $40 per person cost. For that price we received an upgraded coffee at one stop, and a mojito at another. Other than that, great tour with lots of information provided about San Juan. Will was an awesome guide. He was super friendly and provided great information about the history of Old San Juan. He was happy to answer all our questions about life in PR. He also gave good insider tips for us travelers and recommendations for places to go while we are here. Our tour was the day after the La Ciencia Festival, so things did not go exactly to plan, but Will was quick on his feet and able to find alternative stops. We found the whole tour very enjoyable, with special thanks for the extra efforts put forth by our guide. Graciela was an excellent tour guide and the food was delicious. She was very knowledgeable about Puerto Rican history and her enthusiasm made the tour fun. I would highly recommend her tour. My only suggestion to improve the tour would be to bring us to each of the establishments instead of having us wait in a park and bringing the food to us. It makes it impossible for us to revisit these places if we don't know where they are. We had an excellent time on our food tour with William. This was a great way to start off our trip and learn about local cuisine. All the food was excellent, and the upgraded drink package was a nice touch. In particular, we thought the empanadilla was the best thing we had. William was very knowledgeable, and was a great tour guide. Would highly recommend, especially to those who haven't been to Old San Juan before. My daughter and I did the tour on our first morning in Puerto Rico. Graciela was our guide and she told us it was only her second week. She was amazing. The tour included multiple stops with delicious food and Graciela gave us the inside scoop on all the places. At the end, she even walked my daughter and I over to El Morro so we knew where we were going. Take this tour. You won't be disappointed. The food tour led by Graciela was outstanding. Not only was the food great, we tried several Puerto Rican specialties that we wouldn't have known about otherwise, but Graciela was an entertaining and informative host. We learned so much about Old San Juan, both its history and culture, and its current sites. This tour stood out as one of the highlights of our visit to Puerto Rico. We thoroughly enjoyed Graciela's tour of Old San Juan. The food was amazing, especially the empanadas. Graciela also shared deep history for the unique spots she guided us to. Our entire group had so much fun, we didn't know each other but left feeling we had new friends. I would definitely do a tour with her again.